Okay, so this is going to be the first example that we look at. So we're given this function f of x, and we're asked to find f inverse, right, the derivative, that's what this little prime means, the derivative of the inverse of 2. In other words, what number can I plug into this that gives me 2 out? So that's what we need to look for. So I'm going to say that 2 is equal to x cubed plus 2x minus 1. Alright, and we're just going to kind of do a trial here. I'm going to start with 1. And we're going to let x equal 1. Okay, so 1 plus 2 times 1 is 3, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So that's right, x is equal to 1 is going to be one of them. So in other words, if I were to write this as an ordered pair, well, first off, we'd say f of 1 is equal to 2. Now I'm going to write it as an ordered pair. 1, put 1 in, get 2 out. Now remember, on the inverse, plugging 2 in, we should get 1 out. Okay? Plugging 2 in, we should get 1 out. Of course, we write that as an ordered pair, 2, 1 here. So that's what we want to do. We want to now take the derivative of f of x. You have to remember what we just talked about in that picture that I just drew. So we want to take the derivative of f of x, which is 3x squared plus 2. The 1 is what we were looking for. We're going to plug that in. 3 times 1 squared is 3. I guess I won't skip any steps on that. So we end up with 5. So the slope at 1 is 5, or we should just say the derivative evaluated at 1 is equal to 5. Now remember what f inverse of the derivative, right, the derivative of f inverse of 2 is equal to. It was the reciprocal of 5. So it is just 1 over 5. So it's that easy. So the idea here is, the trick is going to be finding what x is, and once you do that, you just take the derivative of the function they give us, plug that number in, and then take its reciprocal, and you're done. That's simple. Okay. Alright, let's look at another one here. F of x is equal to 1 over 27 x to the 5th plus 2x cubed. Alright, and we want to find the derivative of the inverse at negative 11. So I'm going to tell you that I had to plug some numbers in to get this right, and it turns out if you plug in negative 3 into this, you get negative 11 out. Okay, so 1 over 27 negative 3 to the 5th. I had to, start plugging numbers in to get this. And so plugging negative 3 into this is all equal to negative 11. So we take the derivative of what we've got up here, so that would be f prime of x is equal to, we'll say 1 over 27 5x to the 4th plus 6x squared, and then of course we want now to plug in our negative 3, so f prime of negative 3 times negative 3 to the 4th plus 6 times negative 3 squared. Yeah. And that is going to be equal to 17. So this guy right here is going to be 1 over 17.